Hello, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason and welcome to The Good, The Bad and The What The Fucks Volume 3, Corey Feldman Movies Volume 3. Can't wait till I get another actor because at the moment it's getting number 3, Volume 3. Too many threes. I just like to apologise before I start this. I haven't planned this. Basically I'm backing up my computer and there's a bit of a humming going on in the background. Taking all fucking day. And basically I've just grabbed another 10 Corey Feldman movies and I'm just going to randomly talk about them. In class this is Joe's pause. Sorry, it's been a long day. Right, so Corey Feldman Movies Volume 3, if I move along a little bit, because I need to wipe that side of the screen out down there. There you go, Lost Boys. And this is the original big box video in my hand there, the one with Kiefer Sutherland on the front cover. I have rewound it. I've got 29 copies of the Lost Boys now. Steelbook, laser discs up there in the corner, and all along that top shelf there's the Lost Boys. I'm still got to track a few down. Anyway, the Lost Boys came out in the 80s, 86, 87. Big ensemble cast: Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman, the first movie they were in together, Jameson Newlander, Alex Winter's in there. Wow, it's really retro on the back, red text on black, and a fucked up version of Kiefer Sutherland. This video is a must to watch. It's a classic vampire tale, captures the 80s amazingly. Done a tribute video to this below, and I'm sure if you watch the Gremlins Christmas special, the Lost Boys pops up there as well. I'm a massive fan of the Lost Boys. Definitely check it out. Definitely one of Feldman's best works. So yeah, first one was the Lost Boys. I'm trying to put these somewhere safe. And basically next, wipe that side of the screen out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Wow. Corey Feldman was missing from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. It's a really old video. This one sees the four turtles get thrown back to time go back in time in Japan. They're back, they're bigger and they're even better. That is a really bad quote for the back of the box because nothing touches the original one. Feldman reprises his role as Donatello, and the turtles look really naff compared to this. TMNT, what came out, what was classed as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, was a saving grace because it was all computer animated, but Feldman wasn't involved in that. So yeah, that's another must. No, it's not actually. That's a bad one. Sorry, not planning this. The only way you can get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles free on Blu-ray, by the way, is if you wipe the side of the screen out. This is a trilogy box set which got the original movie, The Secret of the Ooze, Not Booze, and Turtles in Time. So yeah, they've actually, well, Turtles in Time was a massive computer game. I think it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 arcade. It was called Turtles in Time. It's one of the best side-scroll beat-em-ups out there. And on the Blu-ray they've renamed this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. Wow. You learn something new every day when you look at this stuff. It's still don't watch that. So that's one yes, one bad. Right, next one. Wipe the side of the screen out. Hooking Up. Oh, get rid of that. Wipe the side of the screen out. High School Party Girls. Right, well, hang on. Get rid of that one. Bring back Hooking Up. Hooking Up was imported from America. This stars Corey Feldman. It's called Hooking Up Unrated. There's a fucking really bad Photoshop eye looking up a girl's shirt. Shirt up the arse, I don't know. I've seen this film twice because I have the English and the American, and there is nothing memorable about this film, even though it comes with a quote, makes American Pie look tame. No. Just no. And yeah, it stars one of Kevin Smith's friends in this as well. There's nothing memorable about this film at all. Standard release, American import, no age rating on it, except for warning, explicit sexual content. Well, you know. Anyway, right, get rid of that and bring back down. Now this came out last year, I believe this was only made a couple of years ago. High School Party Girls, and a really bad, different eye peeking at two different girls in a shower cubicle. An eye that big looking through the wall. The guy's head must be absolutely massive. I don't know. Now, there's one thing about this. On the back it says Corey Feldman plays college hunk. Now, Corey Feldman must be about 5, maybe he's 8 years older than me, which will put him in his 40s. Playing a college hug. That all the high school girls want to sleep with. And there's a really bad beaver shot on the back here. I'm just going to say beaver shot. It actually says high school party girls, aka hooking up. So yeah, whatever. Standard disc, got an 18. I had to specifically order this. It's never been to walk into a shop and pick it up. It totally flopped. That eye is back on the box, looking the other way. And actually, blue eye, green eye, see? No, do not watch that at all. Right, next one. Wipe the side of the screen out. Lost Boys: The Tribe. The eventual sequel to The Lost Boys, which came along 20 years too late. Now, I've done a tribute for The Lost Boys, as I said. I've also actually did 2 tributes as well, by the way, for the Turtles, which are all in the description below. Corey Feldman returns as Edgar Frog, and the story is pretty much a remake. This is like a reboot, and basically Feldman runs around as Edgar Frog, trying to help out the new brother and sister, trying to beat the new bunch of vampires. And these vampires are more extreme, they're in their extreme sports. And Tom Savini's in this, Autumn Reese is in it, who's absolutely lovely. Corey Haim makes an appearance at the very end, and it's the last time you'll ever see Corey Haim and Corey Feldman together on camera. And Jameson Newlander is credited in it, but only in the alternative takes, which absolutely balls this up, to be honest with you. They could have just had the Frog Brothers in it. But yeah, Lost Boys was also supported by this, which is Reign of the Frogs comic book. Released in 4 parts, and basically tells a really good elaborate tale. Tells you that David's not dead, he comes back. There's a massive shark vampire in it, which is quite scary. It also shows you that Grandpa is a vampire. But yeah, I go in a lot more detail about this in my Lost Boys tribute. Right, so that's a definite. That one is a definite. Now I need to do a jump cut. Jump cut here, jump cut there.
Jump cut.
Jump cut to a clown.
Jump cut here, jump cut horse head.
Jump cut to a horse. Jump cut squirrel. Jump cut to me and Jack.
Whoa, jump cutting back to my last video. Whoa, that's getting weird. Jump cutting.
Jump all the way back to one of the last videos about Corey Feldman. Jump cut here.
Jump cutting here.
Sorry, I have to jump cut because I had to sort my computer out in the background. Probably going to have to jump cut again by the end of it, so keep watching. I'll see what other characters I can pull out of my fucking mind. Anyway, next one. Wipe the side of the screen out. Voodoo. Now, this film, I believe, in my personal opinion, was written with Corey Haim in mind, given to Corey Haim, and Corey Haim was off in fucking Nana Land, and Feldman goes, well, I'm not doing anything, I'll make this. Sorry, that's how I feel, because this film is pretty much Corey Feldman's best impression of Corey Haim acting. The role does not suit him, it's more to Haim. Life is full of sacrifices, voodoo. Now I had to get this imported from America. This was big in America in the early 90s, never seen the light of day over here in the UK. And deep in the heart of Los Angeles is a secret, sinister and so evil. Wow, that is really bad grammar. Anyway, Corey Feldman transfers to a new college and finds himself in a strange web led by voodoo priests. I'm not even going to bother reading the rest of that. 91 minutes, rated R, and inside this actually comes with a chapter selection. Now I'm starting to really love these. Chapter selection. Chapter 1, ooh. That's it, chapter 1, ooh. Chapter 2, suck it up. Wow, they really sound bad next to each other. Ooh, suck it up. Okay. Chapter 3, initiation. Chapter 4, dead serious. Chapter 5, playing with dolls. What the fuck is this? Chapter 6, old man. Chapter 7, voodoo priest. Chapter 8, surprise ending. Well, okay, if the film's got a surprise ending, just tell me that. Don't forget to look up Voodoo's movie facts, also on this DVD. So yeah, American little card there. This again is a no. I know, even if you're a horror fan, as I said, I just didn't enjoy this movie at all. It's not going well, this one. Right, wipe the side of the screen out. Maverick. Directed by Richard Donner. Who the fuck's just text me that? Stars Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster and James Garner. Pretty much a comedy drama set in the West. Now I remember this being long as shit. 121 minutes for a 90s film was a big deal, but this is one of them films in the 90s which was trailered to fuck on every single video you got. Get quite rare now because it's discontinued, believe it or not. And there is a cameo scene in this, and it's a weird crossover to Lethal Weapon when Danny Glover robs a bank and you hear the little jingle of Lethal Weapon in the background, and Corey Feldman is just running around in the background going, "We need to go!" And that is Feldman's random little appearance. But this is quite a good film. I do recommend it. I haven't really planned this because every time I do that I just see black box in the camera lens unless I go like that. And there's a bit of colour. Sorry, bit of a rant, bit of a ramble. Anyway, Maverick, yeah, definitely yes. If you haven't seen it, it is long, but I hope you enjoy it. Right, next one. Oh, they're back. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Now I've got two boxes. Wipe the side of the screen down. Got my original one. Now if you get rid of that, I've also got this one, which is a white one. It says Friday the 13th, Part 5, using the letters, not Roman numerals. Fuck all in this one, really. So I'm going to go with, get rid of that one, bring the original one back. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Corey Feldman basically killed Jason off, and that was meant to be it until we needed some more cash. Now Feldman was actually filming and contracted to do the Goonies, but on one night he films a cameo crossover, which is like a dream sequence. It was all filmed in his back garden of Jason returning, and that was it. One night Feldman disappears, he gets a special guest appearance slot, and then the story picks up years later as Tommy Jarvis has grown up. Now Feldman's not mentioned anywhere on this box, but this comes with a leaflet inside. Ooh, we've got chapter selection and a review. A review of loads of different films. Yeah, let's not make this video any longer than possible. I will, however, read these chapter selections out. Bear in mind here we go. A Graveside Visit, Pinehurst, The Neighbours, Axed to Death, Roadside Kill, Trouble at Breakfast, Billy, Into the Woods, Reggie's Big Brother, Chapter 10, Missing Parents, Chapter 11, Multiple Murders, Chapter 12, The Chase Begins, Chapter 4, Barnyard Attack, and Chapter 4, Copycat. So yeah, out of all the Friday the 13th, this is a miss. I just didn't like this one. Okay, there is worse ones, but Friday the 13th, it's half and half in my opinion, and this is not one of them. Right, next one. Wipe the side of the screen out. Dream a Little Dream 2. Now Dream a Little Dream was in my last one of this, and years later, as part of a free picture deal, Feldman and Haim teamed back up for Last Resort or Scuba School, whatever you want to call it. Blown Away, Trusting Someone Can Be Deadly. Now looking at this front cover, wow, this is bad. First off, Corey Haim looks cross-eyed to fuck and doesn't even, he says look this way and he's looking that way. Feldman is dressed like Wacko Jacko again. Different girl in the middle. This is an American import, so storyline is this, got nothing really to do with the first one because the cast isn't there except for Haim and Feldman are back in, and the guy from the first one who's not in the film sends him a pair of glasses. Now one person wears one glasses and the other one wears the other glasses, and the person, I don't know which way around it works, but if I'm sitting here with glasses on and I was thinking of something, that person would be doing it. So there's a lot of crime, a lot of heists, a lot of people want stuff like that kind of stuff. Now there is a scene in this film, now I can't show you it because this is the American import and will not play on my Blu-ray player, but there's a scene where Feldman's running up the stair lift and outside like a fire escape, and he keeps running up the same bit and this guy is just shooting him, and this building is only 4 stories high. You can see the palm tree, it doesn't move, keeps on going up, keeps on going up. Fucking pissed myself. Wish I would show you it, wish I could show you it, sorry, but definitely. Really bad Photoshop on the box inside, but strangely enough I do recommend this one because it is quite funny compared to its original. So check this one out, and please be aware Feldman dances like Michael Jackson again in this one, so that is a definite. The first one isn't. Now I need a jump cut again, I'm sorry. I'm jump cutting all over the place. Oh, jump cut, this doesn't make any sense, but it will by the end of this video. Jump cut here, jump cut there. Jump cutting, stripe bubble bubble, jump cut, you know, stripe bubble bubble. Here's a jump cut for you. I've actually got stripe bubble bubble now tattooed on my arm. This is very, very sore. Next jump cut, jump cut, jump cut here, jump cut there. Well, jump cut here, I mean, do you remember this from the Goonies? Poor Corey Feldman. Well, you know, I'm sorry. Jump cutting everywhere. Jump cut over here, rocking on my seat, jump cut. Jump cut. Right, I'm back from jump cutting. Right, if you wipe the side of the screen down, here we go. The Burbs, Klopek. This is the Burbs Steelbook, I love it to bits. I fucking dented it somehow from filming over the last couple of weeks, but Burbs is a classic 80s film. It's Corey Feldman's last big film of the 80s. Tom Hanks just before he broke out big, no pun intended there. Pretty much the story is, what happens if the Addams family moves next door here and everyone starts spying on them. Funny, comedic value, all filmed on the backlots of Universal. Feldman has one of them supporting roles with like some great one-liners. It's a really good ensemble cast. This is made by Arrow in England, who've done an amazing job. The details are amazing. Now I'll go on a big random tangent. In the description below is a link to my tribute video called Klopek, which talks about the Burbs, and the Burbs is a definite yes. And the last one on this list, now if you wipe the side of the screen out, it had to be, decided to put all three Lost Boys in one video here. This is Lost Boys the First, or Lost Boys 3. Frog Brothers are back for blood. Now look at that, Frog Brothers are back for blood. Feldman's on the front cover, but then there's three random chicks. So the Frog Brothers are back, right? Okay, so we're getting the Frog Brothers back. Where's Jameson Newlander on this box? Now this film starts off very low budgety, like TV movie, like wants to be Blade in kind of way, and basically picks up after the tribe, and basically takes it on their own Frog Brothers adventure as they try to track down a kidnapped person, because there's a mad DJ going around doing crazy raves and giving loads of people drinks, and it's vampire blood. And that's what the first is. Big twists, big turns, and at the end it hints that there is going to be werewolves in the franchise, but unfortunately this was made like 5 years ago now, and I don't think there's any chance of seeing a Lost Boys 4. It was meant to be a spin-off series. Now I think that would really work well on Netflix. They could really do something like that, especially the way they're doing From Dusk Till Dawn and stuff like that. But if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. If you love the Lost Boys, there's a great lot of nods to the head, the original on there. There is a creepy picture of Jameson Newlander and Feldman on the back, which should have been really the front cover, to be honest with you, but yeah. Well, I've been Stephen Monkey Mason, and this has been The Good, The Bad and The What The Fucks, Volume 3, Corey Feldman Movies, Volume 3. Yeah, I'm going to be back for another one. I've got 10 more films, and then I'm going to move on to somebody else, so I'm guessing there's going to be some outtakes, or some more fucking jump cuts. Thanks for watching, goodbye. Here's an outtake first. I said there'd be some outtakes to follow, but surprisingly enough, there is no outtakes. I actually got it all right, considering it was all winged, which I'm quite happy about. Even though it's 2 weeks later and I'm finally getting around to ending this video, I just decided to point something out. So wipe the side of the screen out. I don't own Porkies, but that is Porkies. And then when I was talking about hooking up and high school party girls with a little eye peeking, they just stole from Porkies. Now get rid of that. Let's jump in a little time machine and go back 10 years, and me and David Kidder Emberson, I was just, why didn't I just call him Kidder? See, cocking up right at the end. We were doing some DIY in a nightclub toilet, and Kidder was on one side of the wall and I was on the other side, and I bashed my way through a hammer because this wall had to be knocked out.
Fuck.
Hello? See you.
I thought it was... Whoa!
Hello?
So there I am, peeking through the hole, bit like Porkies, you know, spying on Kidder of all people, and the next thing you know, I just chucked the hammer at him. Well, you know.
Whoa! Fucking idiot.
Straight bubble bubble. Pop movie guy Paul Ray will be back next week. He's going to do a Gremlins reveal, finally, of his straight bubble bubble. Link will be in the description once he posts his video. And now I'm going to get ready for filming The Good, The Bad and The What The Fucks 4, Volume 4 of Corey Feldman Movies. And I'm going to have to watch this. And you see this? This is Rock and Roll High School Forever, the sequel to Rock and Roll High School. The high school comedy about the 3 R's, rock, rock and roll. And Corey Feldman looks absolutely fucking baked on the cover. So I'm going to open this for the first time. I've had it about 5 years. I have no idea what I'm about to watch. So you'll have to find out for the next 10 films of Corey Feldman. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the videos. And if you're watching this in chronological order, Alternative 3 and the top 20 movies of the 2000s are due in the next couple of weeks. See you later. Jump cut to the end of the videos is the very end thing I'm filming. Whatever.